Good morning, East Leiden. We hope all students, staff, and family members are taking care of each other and staying safe during these very unusual and worrisome times.
And we wanted to do our small part to give our Leiden community some sense of normalcy by bringing you this morning's video announcements. So without further ado, I'm Jolie Martinez.
And I'm Nick Motika. Today is April 13th, 2020.
And this is your Eagles Update.
Here's a quick message by the admin regarding everything going on.
While the building is closed,
School is in session.
Hey Leiden students, it's good to see you again. At least you're seeing me. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks to the Eagle Update for putting an episode out while we're out on remote learning break right now. I wanted to check in with you quickly. I know there's a lot of people wondering about all of our events in May, particularly prom, graduation, our senior get-togethers, those sorts of things, athletics, all of those things. As of right now, no decisions have been made about any of those events. In all honesty, this is really going to be contingent upon what the governor decides for our state and any local authorities as far as social or physical distancing and gatherings of large groups of people. So as of right now, we still have everything as scheduled, but I think we all know there is a likelihood and a possibility that going into May, some of these restrictions that are in place right now could be extended. So we want to make sure we're ready for that. So we are planning on possible plans for graduation, specifically is what we focused on the most, but certainly we'll address other events as well. So we're working with all of the sponsors of those events. I'm continuing to communicate with principals all around the area to see what their schools are talking about and what they're thinking. So hopefully we'll be communicating in the next week or two about what some possible options are. We might even survey you to get some feedback on graduation, what you might think would work best if we are not able to have our graduation on the intended date in May. Again, as of right now, it's still scheduled, but we will be talking more soon. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'll be having another virtual student town hall next week, so look for that email next week, and we'll be continuing our virtual student speaker series. So I hope you're all well, be safe, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.
With all this free time on our hands, it was inevitable that streaming services would see a rise in users as people are staying home catching up on their favorite series. Netflix in particular has been the favorite among audiences as the world has seemingly been captivated by the #1 trending watch on their platform, which is the Tiger King documentary series centered around the feud between Joe Exotic and Carole Baskin. We caught up with some Leiden staff to get their opinions on the show.
What the heck did I just watch?
It was a roller coaster.
After the first episode, my husband and I were hooked. We were into it. We were watching it with our mouths wide open, just in disbelief that people were doing these things, that this stuff was legal, that it even existed anywhere in the United States.
The show centers around wild lions and tigers and whether or not people should be able to buy them, sell them, or even keep them as pets.
I definitely not a fan of the way that animals are housed, I guess you could say, at the different, I don't even know if you can call them zoos, shown in the documentary.
These tigers, these big cats, are not actually being conserved in the United States, and they're actually being used and manipulated for people's greed. And as you know, spectators don't necessarily see what's being done to these tigers and these big lions and these ligers.
I also kind of questioned whether or not what she was doing was even right. I mean, she had this group, the Big Cat Rescue, but the way that she was keeping a lot of the tigers on her property in cages, and it just, none of that seemed right. I think that the idea that there are a lot of people that own these exotic creatures in the United States is something that is hard for me to comprehend, that that's legal, that that's okay. And one of the craziest statistics was at some point in the show they said that there are more animals living in captivity in the United States than in their natural environment. I can't wrap my head around that. I just think that's such a crazy thing. That's a thing that people know, and that it's still okay, that illegal that people can do it.
And even after watching, viewers are still dying to know whether or not Carole Baskin killed her husband.
I do think that Carole Baskin killed her husband. I just think she just knew too much. She had too many good ideas, and I don't know. That's my 2 cents. I think she did.
Kind of shocked that they didn't spend more time on Doc Antle and Carol Baskin, because I feel like they were doing some crazy, maybe not legal things as well. I do believe that Carol Baskin killed her husband. There are just too many things around to hide the evidence. She had too many good ideas about how she could have killed him. I think that was kind of a tipping point for me that made me believe that she did.
I gotta be honest, unlike some other Netflix shows, I could not watch it all just in one sitting. I kind of had to take a break, kind of just let it sink in before I would go back to it. So yeah, it's a nice way to kind of escapism, but maybe not all in one sitting would be my recommendation.
I don't know if I would say I would recommend watching the show. I think it's one of those like cultural phenomenons at this point where I would say watch it so you know what everybody's talking about. But definitely let's leave those tigers and lions in the wild where they belong. Hope you're all staying safe and staying healthy during this time of social isolation. And I will send it back to the journalism team. Have a great day.
For those who have yet to watch, get your favorite blanket and some popcorn and tune in for one of the wildest documentaries released to this day. From the Eagle Update, this is Danny and Sophia signing off.
With all of the free time students are given at home, it's very easy to catch yourself lying in bed all day watching TV shows and eating junk food. Although there's nothing wrong with enjoying the time off, students should try to stay active and exercising and working out. Whether you have weights or not, there are many different exercises students can do to stay in shape. Working out with your own body weight can be beneficial if you want to tone and strengthen your body. There are many at-home workouts you can do. For example,
take me to another dimension tonight. Lose to not blah. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crushing this passion, boy, you got my heart on overdrive. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive.
Working out with weights is also very helpful for building strength for the muscles. The weight doesn't have to be dumbbells. It can be anything ranging from cinder blocks to gallons of milk. Here are a few great exercises you can do with your weights.
Lights down low, you and I and no one else. I get the feeling that I wanna explode. Baby, you grab my attention, tension, burning fever. Take me to another dimension tonight. Lose to not blah. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crushing this passion, boy, you got my heart on overdrive. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crushing this passion, boy, you got my heart on overdrive.
if you would want to find more exercises that highlight a different muscle group or even a different style of working out, there are many options to choose from. Throughout this pandemic, resources encourage trying to stay healthy and exercising while inside your house. One app that we feel helps for any type of workout would be the Nike Training app. This app has many different types of exercises that will highlight just a muscle group or overall fitness. During this time, they are offering premium workouts for everyone using it. This involves one-on-one with trainers, videos of trainers showing what they are doing, and even discounts for Nike accessories.
This is Nick Motica, Jolie Martinez, and Olivia Jobo signing off. And that's all the news we have for today.
But wait, what about the cookie giveaway?
Oh yeah, the cookie giveaway. Instead of the cookie giveaway, we will be recognizing a student each week who shows the best school spirit.
And the winner is...
Grace Wardasani.
Congratulations.
I'm Nick Motica.
And I'm Jolie Martinez.
And we're signing off.
It's so bad. You put that
concert costs just 45 cents. 50 Cent featuring Nickelback. I almost had him on the first one.
I saw that coming. I knew it was Nickelback for a second. What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? An irrelevant.
Okay. Why did the coach go to the bank? To get his quarterback. No. No? Oh,
No. Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense.
What do you call a really fat psychic? A fortune teller. That's a good one. That was actually a good one. That was a good one.
Do you know how I embrace my mistakes? I hug my wife and children.
That was a good one. That was a real good one. Okay. You knew that one was going to get me. That one's not fair. He knew that was getting me.
Oh my God.
That was good. That was good.
I didn't write that. I didn't write that.
What time did the man go to the dentist? Tooth hurting.
Why didn't the toilet paper make it across the road? He met with too many cracks on the way. Why do squirrels swim on their backs? To keep their nuts dry. Don't put that one in.
That was good.
Hold on.
Next. Good game.
Good game.